Hey guys, this is Gene here. This report's current as of Friday the 30th here. All the ice conditions are still good on the Madison chain here. Lake Mendota does have a couple of pretty good sized heaves. Guys have difficulty navigating, the worst of which I think goes from like Fox Bluff all the way down past Second Point, Picnic Point, and over into University Bay. So you seem to be either stuck on the east side of that or the west side of it. But perch guys been struggling a little bit. I do on almost at a daily basis talk to somebody who claims to do pretty decent on that particular day, but for the most part it's been a little bit of a struggle. Walleye guys on the bars have been doing pretty decent this winter, and occasionally they've been getting some perch coming up on those bars in the evening, late afternoon. And every once in a while I talk to somebody who claims to catch some perch in 30-35 feet of water just out on a flat somewhere. Those fish are just as hard to come by as the deep ones, but they do seem to find them there, and they are generally nicer fish. I don't hear any bluegill action on Mendota at all. I do hear some pike action, generally smaller fish. Over on the west side, they've been having some pretty decent action. And over along the University shoreline, Governor's Island has been pretty good too. But, you know, it's just, you got to be there. It's not like a free-for-all, but they do pretty well. Lake Monona, bluegill action, probably the best on the chain. Turville Bay still. Squaw Bay is probably second. Mud Lake has been giving up nicer fish, just slower. But as far as Monona goes, it's Turville Bay and Squaw Bay. Monona Bay has been pretty slow. Perch action on Monona seems to be pretty quiet too. I don't hear much going on over there as far as the perch go. A little bit of northern action back in Squaw Bay and Turville Bay. Generally smaller fish though, from what I've heard. Back to that Mud Lake bite, there are some nicer bluegills in there, and a couple guys I've been talking to have been doing real good on crappies in there. For the most part, the guys are struggling a bit, but there seem to be some nice fish in there. Lake Wabeesa continues to be pretty quiet. I don't hear a whole lot going on down there. A little bit of walleye action out in the main basin. Occasionally a perch, but that's been pretty slow. Don't even really hear a lot of pike down there right now. That doesn't mean somebody's not catching them. I'm just not hearing a whole lot about it. Lake Kegonsa, bite down there continues to be a little tough, although they did have a fishery down there last Saturday. And there were a spattering of fish brought in, a few smallmouth bass, some northerns. I didn't hear if they had many walleyes or not. They did have some nice bluegills that came in down there too. And a couple big crappies I heard. But other than that, Lake Kegonsa has been a little quiet. Some of the fellas have been going over to Fox Lake and Beaver Dam, and they're also struggling over there. Crystal Lake has been a struggle, but they do have a fishery going on there this weekend out of Smith. I can't think of the name of it. The trailer park there over on the west shore. Anyway, if you have any interest in that. That's about all I got for you. You can give me a call here at the store at 608-241-4225 if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.